I could put you in the brig for what you've done, but I won't do it.
Talking Dicks Comedy Podcast, the spinoff from the web series The Two Dicks. I'm Al Ducharme on board the beautiful Celebrity Equinox. I'm outdoor on the sun deck, the retreat area. I don't even think I'm supposed to be here, but it's turnaround day, so we have all new passengers coming aboard. And that, ladies and gentlemen, to my side, who is that? That is Al Romas. Al, what's going on, man? What's happening?
Hey, I'm not in the retreat area. I'm in my cabin with a picture I took of the ocean as my background. And we are in Freeport, Grand Bahama Island, about 4 miles from Nassau. So we didn't even turn on the engines last night. We just floated over. What is that in the background? Is that some ship music or
yeah, you know,
something?
it's so
What is
funny
going
because
on?
I've been, the signal in my cabin is horrendous because 2 other ships pulled in and blocked my signal. So I went around the ship with my phone looking for the strongest signal because I'm tethering to my laptop. And I said, oh, this area is great. Doesn't have any music. And just as you're speaking, they turned the volume up on the music. There's no one here.
Right.
I'm the only one here.
Right.
Someone saw me on the camera and went,
Of
oh,
course.
there's this passenger. Let's give him some music. But,
how many passengers do you have this week? Is it, decent capacity or half, or what do we got?
Well, last cruise we had 1,180-ish. So I'm assuming it's similar, which is kind of cool because you have plenty of elbow room on a cruise ship that can take nearly 3,000 passengers and 1,100 crew or something like that. I do like the elbow room, but at the same time, we want to be back to normal. We want to have a full cruise, full audiences in the 900-seat theaters. We want it jam-packed. And now we got this new Moo variant, the Moo variant.
I'm done. I'm not following any of that shit anymore. I don't care. Whatever. I don't care. So I'm just going to live. And if I get it, I die. I don't give a shit.
You know what the problem was? You know what the problem?
I go with no regrets.
I
go with no regrets. What are you going to live forever? I mean, Moo, I'm going to deal with this shit now. Are you kidding?
Well,
I don't care.
What I'm saying is what happened was the original COVID-19, the first one.
Yes.
We didn't take out enough people. We needed to take out 500 to 600 million people within the first 5 months. Because if that happened, this thing would have been over because everybody would have hunkered down and behaved. And that would have been it.
Right. Yeah. No, but
bury your dead. Bury your dead. Bring out your dead.
Continue. It's just going to continue on and on. It'll never really end. So that's fine. Speaking of elbow room, we have under 500 people on this cruise, on a ship that holds, I think, 3,200. Under 500.
Your ship is bigger than mine?
Yes. Yeah, we have 3,200 passengers, and we can hold, but under 500. Had about 40 last night at the Welcome Aboard show. So you scatter 40 in a 900-seat theater. It was fun. They were actually very good, though.
If you want to talk yourself into it, you go right ahead. It's going to get you through the next 3 weeks.
That's it. 3 weeks. What are you talking about? I got about 12 days, sir.
Oh, 12 days left? No, you have 13.
I don't know.
Lucky 13 when they're going to go, hey, Al, we need to keep you another month.
There's no other month. It goes to dry dock. And they're
going to keep you in dry. They're going to turn you into a welder. They're going to make you do some upgrades.
I wish. I could only wish I was a welder. So yeah, we have nobody on this ship. And then yesterday's the welcome aboard day, the first day, welcome aboard, whatever. But I was up around the pool deck area. There's one person in the pool, one lady. She's swimming. She's wearing a mask. I'm not making this up. She's wearing a mask
and a cap
in the pool, doing
a swim cap and a mask.
She should have had a cap over her face. It was horrendous. But the mask, hey, now she's wearing a mask in the pool. It's like, why would you? What? No. Really? She's doing the doggy paddle, and there's a mask on.
Anybody else in the pool with her? Is she solo?
There's nobody in the. There's nobody else in the pool. There's nobody on the pool in the pool area. I'm the only guy, literally, 500 feet away, sitting there having coffee. and I see this woman, in a mask, in a pool. I was like, well, that's pretty much it. We're done. You know
So
what I
if
mean?
she were drowning, would you go with the lifeguard thing and jump in? If it was a hot chick, you would, right? Like,
well, there's a lifeguard there. They provide a lifeguard, so I don't want to step on that guy's job. You know what I mean? That's his gig.
Right. Are you? But are you? Are you showing a little pectoral around the pool? Little to the ladies?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Yeah, I want to show my pectorals for the ladies.
What do you call it when a guy can make his pectoral move?
What is it called?
What is it called? Is there a name for it?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Tom Cotter does it all the time.
Yeah.
He walks up to you.
Tom Cotter does it. Yeah, he does it a lot. You're right. And he
walks right up to you without a shirt and just starts flexing it.
And he's got some weird stuff going on. He can move his ears and his pecs, and something wrong with that guy. There's something like weird wired. And
yeah.
I don't know what's happening there. So
it's a lot of movement, that guy.
But yeah. But when you're, people, when you're in the mask, it's fine. Wear the mask, but not in a pool. Those are the same people walking alone on the sidewalk. You see, they're wearing a mask. The person in the car with a mask. I mean, really, it's enough, but that was the first for me.
Yeah. I would have drowned her. I would have jumped on her back like she was a porpoise and I was riding her to the bottom.
Yeah, but we needed her. We only have 400 and something people here on the ship, so we need them. You know what I mean? Because I have another show on Friday, so that's it. I did my shows.
Darwinism here. We need them. We need them all alive.
Yeah. That doesn't even. That survival of the fittest. That doesn't seem to be working out, does it? I see a lot of unfit people. They're surviving.
Yep.
That's for sure.
I've seen we've seen some other people, as reported, that were healthy as a horse, young, and some of these things, the Delta's taking them down. Boom. Crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But we're not going to talk about that. We're going to talk about the good times. We're trying to get this.
Yeah, I was watching.
Go ahead.
I was watching something on Netflix. I don't know if you've seen it. I think I told you to watch it or check it out if you could. The Untold Crimes and Penalties. It's a hour-and-a-half documentary. This is from your old neck of the woods. You might know about it in the I think it was the early 2000s. The Danbury Trashers, the UHL hockey team. Do you remember them at all?
Yeah, I do.
And they were run by, it was a mob guy who bought the team and gave the team to his 17-year-old son, who was the GM and president. And he built them, and they were great. They were just a bunch of brawlers, but they were good. And then NHL hockey went on strike that year, and he signed Mike Rupp from the Stanley Cup champion New Jersey Devils, and Rupp came over and played for them too. And Rupp is on there, and he goes, my agent called me and said the guy wants to give you cash. And he goes, what do you mean cash? He goes, a duffel bag of cash. He's like, all right. Yeah.
This is before Venmo.
And the guy ran a sanitation business that was all mobbed up.
What a surprise.
And used the hockey team, to launder money, but gave it to his kid, and the kid was good. Kid did a good job.
At 17 years old?
Team, but it was 17.
Come on.
But
was he making the decisions?
All the decisions.
Did they play the Rhode Island Reds? That was our farm team. The Boston Bruins farm team was the Rhode Island Reds, named after the Rhode Island Rooster.
I don't know.
It was
UHL, so I don't know if Rhode Island Red was UHL or not. I don't know the junior hockey or whatever those leagues, but
okay.
It's good. It's a good doc. You see it. It's hard to believe half of it, but it's all real. And they were saying that the guy, I don't know if any truth to it, that Tony Soprano was based off this guy. And there's a lot of similarities, even down to his son, AJ, which is the same name as the character, Tony Soprano's son, AJ. So who knows? But check it out. Untold Crimes and Penalties on Netflix.
Listen to me, AJ. I'm gonna put this fucking hockey team. I almost said cocky team. I'm gonna put it in your name. You're not gonna make any decisions. We're gonna make all the decisions. You just fucking do your homework, and we'll pick all the players. You just fucking do your thing, and don't talk to anybody.
Oh, who was that, by the way?
I was trying to get Tony Soprano out of that, but my mouth kept going to De Niro, and it fell apart. The wheels fell off that thing, and you sat there and watched me go up in flames.
Well, it was De Niro / New York guy, so it wasn't
right. True.
Yeah, but that's every comic in the tri-state area does that or tries to do that impression. You know, they go, here's Robert De Niro, here's Tony Soprano, here's Joe Pesci. It's like, yeah, it's the same one 3 times. Shut up.
I will say that our guest that was on our pod a few weeks back, Dave Russo, does probably the best De Niro. Has the expression.
He does. Yeah. He does, and he does the look very, very well.
Mannerisms.
Yeah, and the sound. Yeah.
When you see someone good do it, you can appreciate it. But then when you see eight other guys trying like I just did, and it just falls apart.
Yeah. Dave had a clip on Facebook the other day that was very funny. I forget what it was about, man, but a little stand-up clip. And what I liked was it was like a minute. That's all you need. You know what I mean? Like some of these guys post a clip and you're watching and it's like 9 minutes. Who cares? But it was a 1 minute, maybe less. And it was funny.
Less is more in that regard.
And that's what the ladies tell you, right, Al?
That's right. They say in and out, move it, fella. I got somebody else lined up who's got money.
Ooh. Wow. That's what they say.
I know we're going to jump around a little bit today, but we did have a couple of questions. Did you write down the questions?
No, did you?
No, I memorized one. I couldn't memorize the other.
Oh, well, I have one. I got one, so I have written down.
We have 2 questions.
The other one, I don't know. 2 questions.
I believe it's time for
questions.
And what questions do we have today, Al?
We got a question on the Instagram, 2 Dicks, Talking Dicks page. By the way, Talking Dicks and all that. Twitter, if you're on Twitter, for God's sake, follow us on Twitter. I'm constantly on there. I've been engaging with people. It's fun. But follow us on Twitter. And we are Dicks2 at Dicks TWO on Twitter. This came from Instagram. It said, hey guys, football starts this week. Who do you like? Tampa Bay versus Dallas. Tampa gives 7.5, and the over-under is 51.5. And that's in Tampa. Thursday night. Exciting. Super Bowl champs. And the Cowboys come to town for game 1. Who do you like on this, Alfred? Possibly we should make a bet if we're on different sides. Maybe I
don't think we are.
A cigar.
With the 7.5 point even, but the home team advantage wipes out the half, and I would definitely give Tampa Bay 7. So, and plus their quarterback is coming off a shoulder surgery, correct? Dallas?
Yeah. Dak is
off season.
He was injured last year. He was injured all last season. So you like Tampa Bay is what you're saying in this game.
I like Tampa Bay in this game, and I love Tom Brady. I love his wife, but I love him.
I think you love Tom more than his wife, but so there's no bet then, because I'm taking Tampa Bay too.
Of course you
obviously. I mean 7.5 too. Yeah. I think it's going to be a blowout. I think it's going to be first game, Super Bowl champs at home. Dallas sucks anyway. I'm thinking it's going to be a blowout, maybe by 3 touchdowns. So that over under 51.5. What do you like? You like the over or the under? 51.5. What do you take?
51.5 for the over, correct?
Mm-hmm.
I'll take the over.
51.5. I wanted the over too. This sucks. This is not good. We should have prepared because this is the last. Oh no, we'll do another pod before Sunday. Okay.
Did you say
we
who
should
the,
have the?
Did you mention the person who asked the question? No, hold on.
No, but I didn't write it down either.
Oh my God. I tell people, ask us a question and we'll give you a shout out during the podcast. And then
I know.
All right. Well, thank you, John Smith. Go ahead. Finish your thoughts.
Oh, no, I was saying we're going to have another pod before Sunday because we should have all the games and we should go through the games and then place a bet or two and then see how we do on the following pod and then for the season. And we'll see who has the better record at the end of the year. So,
okay.
We'll put that together. But because next Sunday, it all starts in the league where they play for pay.
Play for
Sunday.
pay. Well, I'm very excited. Right. I'm very excited about the whole season, actually. I don't know why. It's just with it being so weird with the pandemic last year, I'm just excited about it now. More excited.
Fans in the stands, an extra game this year, 17 game schedule. That's a little different.
More injuries.
Well, that's a shit way to look at it. How dare you? It's more games, more excitement.
More games, more excitement, more injuries. Tune in now.
You're the guy when you see a picture of the stands with 90,000 people. You're the guy who comments, "Is anyone wearing a mask? Is anyone super spreader event?"
Next on Karen with the C.
God damn it! Really? Yeah. Did you see some of those college games yesterday? 90,000 people in the stands.
Yeah.
And not a mask. Good for them. Fucking live it up, guys. Have fun. I'm going to Giant Stadium November 28th. Giants Eagles Sunday afternoon in the Meadowlands.
Are you going to wear a diving helmet, a bell helmet?
Hopefully the Giants won't be out of it by then. I'm just praying they have a couple of wins under that. I don't want to fly to New York and they're 0-6.
You should go anyways.
What's the point?
Support your team.
I'm going to. Gonna go, man. Got to go to the Meadowlands. It's been a couple of years. I need to get back in,
You're going with Shipman, right? John Shipman?
Yeah, Johnny Boy. And tailgate and do all that shit. You know what I mean? That's that's the fun part. But hopefully the Giants will be decent this year, respectable. And I think the Bucks are going to repeat. I never think a team can repeat, but I think Tampa Bay can actually repeat.
I'm hoping for it.
It's hard to do, but I think they can do it. They brought back everybody, and why not?
Well, Brady's prediction of winning every single game, 17 games, was a bit of a stretch, but I know he likes to think in a positive way.
And that's all that's left for him, right? I mean, he's never done that. He's never done the whole thing.
Close.
He's done undefeated, but he's never. But yeah, so maybe he does the whole thing this time.
Your stupid Giants ruined it for him the whole season.
Beautiful. Twice. We took them down twice. Yep.
Torpedoed.
Can't beat Eli. Brady cannot beat Manning. That's what it comes down to.
He can now.
Hey, now. Well, now he can. Hey, you know what's coming
comes
back
out of retirement.
Tonight?
God, what are you saying?
This is airing Monday. So last night, Billions. Remember Billions from
with a B?
Showtime? With a B, yes. That joke never fucking worked.
You know what it is? You got to trust your gut. Yeah. Why would you want to get rid of your gut?
That joke never fucking. I can't do that one either because it's more adult. I haven't done an adult set in 5 months. I'm doing family shows here only, and
here's
some
the joke.
Jokes are adult. Yeah.
Here's the joke. Al wrote the joke and said, "Try this out." So I go to the gym. And the guy next to me he grunts. He goes, "Oh, I got to lose this gut." Why would you want to lose your gut? Your gut is full of knowledge. You got to follow your gut. I got a gut feeling, right? You got to follow your heart. You got to follow your gut. You don't want to lose that. That's an asset. You don't want to follow your penis, guys, because that always ends in disaster. That was the gist. That's the gist of it.
That was the gist. Yes, that was the
gist of it.
But I can't. Yeah, there you go. And I can't. I'm not going to say penis on a clean show. So it's. I haven't been able to do it, but I'm doing a show in November in Port Charlotte, it'll be the first time doing adult material for me, and goddamn, almost by that point, it'll be 6 months.
What are you doing? Daycare? Comedy shows? What do you mean adult?
We've been here. Well, no, I'm adult, real shows, cursing. You know what I mean? Talking about adult things. This has been on the ship here. I've just done clean. Welcome aboard. Family show. I did a show the other night. I did a joke about cookies, and a little girl was in the audience. And she left the theater. Then she came back. No, she came back with a plate of cookies and walked to the stage and put them to me, gave them to me. And I go, wow, thank you. And she said, I thought you'd like these cookies. And, then the crowd was like, oh.
The curmudgeon up on stage. He got heckled with a bunch of cookies, a plate of cookies.
It was a very cute moment, but
is it recorded?
It made me laugh because
did they record it in the booth?
I don't know. Probably. I don't know. Actually, I didn't ask, but it's funny. It's like one of those things where you do adult shows, and your whole life, and then you never think, well, I'll be doing a show, and a little girl's going to deliver cookies to me on stage, But anyway, so I'm going to be at Visani's in November, and I'll be the first time in 6 months. So maybe I'll bring out the gut joke. We'll try it out 5 shows there and see if I can get anything out of it.
I'm going to try it out. I did. I performed for an hour and 15 minutes, 2 different shows.
That's a lot.
It's a lot in general. It's a lot in general.
It's a lot of you. No, you mean it was divided though. You didn't do a full hour. 15.
Right. I did 45 and then 30. Actually, did 34. Okay. So I did an hour and 19 minutes.
An hour and 19. That's a lot of you, man. I gotta be honest.
But your jokes did better than mine, so thank you.
That's a lot of
I just wanted to be honest and be transparent about it.
All right.
And just say your entire act. I just basically I had the guy in the sound booth, Donnie the sound man. He hit play, and I just lip synced to your act. And I had all your mannerisms. Oh, listen up.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard the Celebrity Equinox. While you are exploring the ship, we would like to remind you about the mandatory guest safety briefing. It is a simple and convenient process. You are kindly requested to check in with our crew members at your assigned safety station, which is already open.
Iceberg
Station location on the back of your station door.
We got to do this, otherwise it take too long to reboot. You understand, right?
You've done that line every podcast since I've been on a ship.
You've never repeated a joke ever?
I've repeated a joke. You repeat that line every podcast since I've been on the ship. Yes, every goddamn podcast, and usually all hands on dick. You left that one out this time. Your arsenal of go-to, your grab bag of go-to lines. Ship's whistle and all hands on deck. Boom. All right, tell this guy to shut the fuck up. Who cares?
Shut the fuck up, please. Thank you.
Chatty bastard.
Wow.
Oh my God. Wow.
Anybody who says thank you and enjoy your cruise and then does like 3 sentences after that deserves to be shot.
I'm good with that. That looks like a comfortable area you're sitting in there.
It is because they made it the retreat area. I think it's just for the people that have the suites, all the rich people. So it keeps out the riffraff, like my family, keeps them all out. I'm surprised they haven't been thrown out yet.
There's a nude area on some, or topless, at least for women on some ships. It looks like that kind of area where they block it off a little. They have some nice.
This is where.
Have you seen that?
This is where you would put this line in, and it wouldn't be hack. Who books that?
Ah, yes. I don't know.
I want that gig.
Line. Maybe it might be Princess. I think they might have it, but they have an area, deck 12-ish, some nice seating, and the ladies go topless, but of course it's not what you imagine. So just
it's 80-year-old women with their nipples touching their toes when they stand up.
That's pretty much it. That's that's how these things work. That's the law of life.
Gravity
hey, you're
2.
gonna work in a nudist colony. Go to a nudist colony. Oh Jesus. Okay. It's never what you think. So
I've done a couple of nude shows. We talked about it on a podcast in the past.
Yeah, dig into those old pods, folks. You'll hear it all. And we'll be throwing some up soon. We'll be
throwing some up.
But
we'll be regurgitating some older episodes, some classics now, and we'll put them on Thursdays. We're gonna rip off Bill Burr's formula. He does one new show on Monday morning podcast, and then he does a little bit of a live show on Thursday, but then he puts on a classic, so he gets like 2 hours, and he makes a ton of ad money on that one. Little effort. Yeah, that's the way to do it. And especially when we're working on ships, if we're doing this, because it's not easy, folks, with this the Wi-Fi. There's Al waving at people for no reason. Hey, how are you? Hey. Oh, there you go. Who's that? All hands.
Well, did you have another question? Was there another one or not? Because we answered that somewhat. We'll both.
Thank you so
Tampa
much.
Bay. We'll both take the over.
Oh no, I'm good. I'm just going to wrap it up in a minute here. But thank you so much.
Okay. What's happening? What was that?
Dude, she was so hitting on me.
What did she say? I heard you say thank you so much.
She said, "Could you end this, please? This is a private area." No, she didn't. She said.
That's the.
She said she offered to buy me a drink. I think she said, "Can I get you something to drink?"
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
All right. So she's a bartender.
Oof. Okay. Or yeah.
You got a little excited. I saw your eyes. I saw your eyes when her rear went into view. You went.
I couldn't even see her. I couldn't even see her. That's the.
He is a volcano. You could have swung the camera around. You're like Mount St.
You could have swung the. You could have sung the. What? You could have swung the camera around and showed us here on the Patreon what she looked like. You could have given a little visual. But...
It's a laptop, and I got tables stacked up. We do have another question. We have to get out of the way before we shove off.
All
get
right.
it? Because we're on ships. Shove off. Iceberg. Iceberg lettuce in my sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Continue, please.
I will. We have a question. This is from Scott Krantz. Scott Krantz, who I know from back in the day, lives in New York City.
Scott Krantz.
You know Scott Krantz. He used to work for promoters. He was on the producing end of things and concerts, and I think he did some film work stuff.
Yeah,
and
very familiar
very much
name.
involved
Very
in the comedy
familiar
scene.
name.
Yeah, Scott Krantz.
Okay. All right.
He says, in a sarcastic tone, he says, "Who are you?" That's
who are you?
Yeah. Who are we, the Talking Dicks? In a very sarcastic manner.
I don't care for this question, Scott. I don't care for your attitude. I don't care for any of this, to be honest. You know who we are. And I would have ignored that question if I was you, Alfred. I would never have given Scott the airtime. I don't believe it. He deserves it. But who are we? We're the spinoff of the Two Dicks. That's who we are.
How would you like to get slapped upside the head with a couple of dicks? Scott, Al, you started talking about Billions and we got cut off because of, I think the power went out.
Sunday night on Showtime. So this airs Monday. So last night it came back. It was stopped during the pandemic. Mm-hmm. Season 5 was cut in half. They had to stop it. But if you've been watching Billions, it's back on Showtime. And they'll finish season 5 out in the next 5 or 6, 7 weeks. So check it out. I got the Showtime app on my phone and I'm ready this evening for some Billions. And then Thursday, of course, we have NFL football. It's back. Tampa Bay versus Dallas. And there's some weird noises coming out of you. And
we're taking on water, sir. A large passenger just jumped into the pool. She's wearing a mask.
Wearing a mask.
Hey, please review and rate us and give us a decent review. And if you'd like to support us, go to patreon.com/the2dicks. Adios.
Don't forget to review us and rate us. It really helps.
The Talking Dicks became friends at a very young age, and the rest is history.
I'm losing my mind.
Patreon.com/the2dicks, which is named after our web series. This is the Talking Dicks Comedy Podcast. Thanks for tuning in.
What?
Done.
I didn't kill my wife. I don't care.
We'll fix it in post, you son of a bitch.
Okay, sure.
All right. Subscribe. Mary.
Go to patreon.com/the2dicks.
If you shoot me, you won't see a cent of that money. Why?
I think it ends on that. That's beautiful.